Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Al, and as you can see from the thumbnail, how I made my archer fish Archie. So I just call him Archie. So how I made him to eat the pellet foods. So where shall we start? Yeah, we'll start with how I bought him. So here I bought Archie on a local fish store. I always thought buying an orchard fish since you know uh, the Discovery Channel. Yeah, um, they had a video about how the orchard fish eat and how they in the hard waters. So I was fascinated by how they shoot the water outside the water. So that's the main thing that had me interested in orchard fish. So since I couldn't find them actually, it was quite rare. I was actually surprised to see the archer fish, and I asked the store owner, and I bought two of them actually. But unfortunately, a couple of days after one died. So the reason was mainly because of they didn't eat any food. Then let's see how I resolved that. So after I bought them home. I acclimated them and I put them in the tank. After that, I fed them the pellets as we always do to other fishes. But what happened is they completely ignored it. So I went again to the fish store and asked them how they got the orchard fish. They said that it's a wild caught. So basically, a wild caught is the fish caught from a wild and brought to the aquarium store. So they are not a captive bred. They are not trained to eat any kind of foods. So basically, what was they saying that I have to train them on my own. So it that was a challenge, I guess, in raising them because as far as I know, no one's breeding orchard fish from where I'm from. I don't know about other places, but from where I'm from, there are no orchard fish breeding facilities or any breeders breeding them because of their living conditions. So what happened is I just had to search the net about what they, how others did, but I couldn't actually find any videos about archer fish eating pellets. What I always saw is others feeding them insects and everything, but none of them were actually feeding them pellets. But when I searched on Google, it says that archer fish are the easiest fish to train to eat pellets. It got me wondered how the heck the Google says, it's an. I tried, okay, I tried to feed it pellet for a couple of days, but it completely ignored my pellets, and I had to do something immediately because after a couple of days, the two other fish I bought, they started to fight each other. Maybe because of hunger, I guess. And this guy, he just smashed that fish. What to say? I think he got his spine broke. I kept him in a separate container for a couple of. He lived on another day, but after that he died because he didn't eat anything. And this guy was very weak. He was very thin. His stomach was inside, like he was starving. So I don't know what to do. So then what I did was I bought couple of mealworms, but the mealworms were huge. When he was half the size of what he was when I bought him, so they were huge. I tried putting a whole thing, but he just got scared because it was the size of him. The mealworm actually his was equal to his size. Then what I did is I cut the head portion off with the the tiny legs wriggling around. So what I did is I just put that pot in and voila, surprise! He just gobbled it in one scoop. That was actually quite nice to see because he didn't eat anything for maybe 4 days. But he just ate that. Rest of them were wasted. Then the next day I tried to feed him again to my surprise, he actually ate the whole mealworm. But I, after cutting it into pieces, so I thrown three four piece. I made the mealworm into three four pieces, and I just thrown in the water, and he started to eat. But the main problem, one problem solved. That is, he's eating now. So now I can focus on the next problem, the main problem. That is to train him to feed pellet, because I can't always be here feeding him mealworms. I don't have the time to cut it and feed him every time. I'll check whether he's eating or not. So I need to make sure he has a stable food like a pellet, which I can feed him once or twice a day, and after that I can go to my work. So I thought what to do then. A simple idea came. So wild caught fish, they don't know what pellets are, right? So he only knows what insects, and he knows that insects are food. He doesn't know that pellets are food too. So that's when I thought, okay, this guy is, I think he's smart for a fish this size. So we need a dumber fish, uh, a kind of fish that is dumb enough to eat anything. So the one checked my list was Daniels. They are small, they are dumb, and they'll eat whatever pellets they give. And I went to the store. They had a couple hundreds of them, and I tried to feed them every kind of pellets, and they ate all kinds of pellets. So I bought a couple of them. Yeah, you can see in this tank I have like four of them. They're completely hiding. There's an neon tetra in the front, and normal glow tetra, but as there's couple inside, they're just inside the plants. So what I did is, I bought first I just bought four Daniels, and then fed them pellets. But as usual, Archie completely ignored it. He didn't care what the Daniels were eating. After that, what I did was, I found some bugs, at the night time when I turn on the light outside my house. So the bugs were, the size of the pellets I feed them. So what I did is, I just at night I'll just capture a couple of them, and I feed them to Archie. When they wiggle, he knows it's an insect and he will eat it. What I did is, I feed the pellets to the rhinos at the same time. So what I did was, I made them all eat at one at a time, not one at a time, all at the same time. So he will know that the pellets are also food. So it happened 3 4 days, because 3 4 days I had to catch the insects and I have to feed them. It was, time. It took a lot of time. But guess what? A week later, when I tested to feed the pellets, he actually took it. Well, that was like the first relief I got, because now I know I can feed him pellet and he will gain his strength back. Actually, he got his strength back when he was eating insect. But I, frequently I gave him mealworms just in case, if I didn't find any insects at the night time, he would eat it. And as you can see now, he's fat actually. You can pretty much see from, if he comes straight to the camera. Let's see if he comes straight to the camera, you can see that he's fat. His belly is full. He has no whatsoever issues. He's completely, he's just, he always comes. He knows me right now. Hey Achi, how are you? He knows that I give him food. Actually, I spoil him a lot, because there are a couple other fishes here, but this guy is my favorite, because I had to spend a lot of time to raise him, which eventually made me think, okay, so this guy is good. So I thought, okay, I should, make a video of it, because maybe there are other guys who bought archer fish but didn't know how to feed them. So you can, follow my steps, feed them mealworms cut in pieces and insects. And the main thing that made Archie eat the pellet were the Daniels, because he didn't know the pellet. And when other Daniels eat them, he came to know that, okay, whatever this guy is feeding, it's food. Whatever is floating the time other fishes eat their food. And when he learned that, he began he began to eat it. So that was actually quite successful when I first found out. So now you can see he's fattened up. And let's see from the top side view, and I'll also feed him just in case if you guys don't believe me. Yeah, let's see. I have two types of food actually. Archer fish, they are both saltwater and freshwater fish, so they live in both kind of waters. So just in case, I bought Hickory marinus. It was around, I bought it on Shopee, so it was around 120. And this is a store bought from where I bought the fish, Archie. They had this pellet food. It was 20, so it was actually pretty cheap for a food. But as you can see, okay, when when he hears the plastic sound, he's all pumped up. He's ready to eat everything. So I feed him, and there he goes. He eats, as you can see, all the pellets. Even though they are not big, but he grown accustomed to it. Now he knows that what are the pellets are, and are their food. So you could try. If you have any doubts, you can always comment. I'll be happy to answer. Yeah. So thank you guys for watching up till now. This is my first video of with voice, and with my hobby. I like sharing. And you can see there's couple of fishes here. You can see I have 4 corridors, one Siamese, you know and as you can see, couple of Danios. These Danios, they are lazy fish. They always eat and sleep. you know it's fun to watch them. Each of my fish has a personality, so I always have fun watching them. So if you have any doubts, or do you need to know where I bought this fish, I can always give you a heads up. Just comment on the videos, and I'll see what can I do. If you like this video, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. If you want any other videos or specific content, I can always give it on next video. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Signing you off. Thank you very much.